Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Carla, also known as LittleFitDevil, and today I am going to be reviewing another cold steel knife. Why? Because I have done a poll in my YouTube story and that was the first choice of all of you. And then second, because it makes sense. People are trying to figure out what's going to happen with cold steel now that it's sold to GSM Outdoors, and they're really trying to get their hands on all the cool cold steel knives just because who knows. So I am going to do my part and I'm going to be reviewing a great one, a favorite one for all of those who love cold steel knives. This is the Tuff Lite. And I have to be honest with you guys, this one is a great one because it is a budget knife that can do a great job. So you can get this knife for $30. It comes in many different colors for the handle and people love it. And they love it because it kind of acts as a two-purpose knife. One is for utility and the other one is for an EDC carry. So, you know, I will tell you what I think about preference at the end of the review and how I would use it. However, there's something to be said for having an amazing budget knife in your collection. And this is a great one. So for $30, I'm going to be talking about the great characteristics that come with having a $30 knife. Okay, so let's start with the basics. So the great thing about cold steel is that they do put a lot of their information right on the box. So it's a great cheating for me. Let's start with the blade length. It is 2.5 inches. It is a short blade, but I think that for the function of the knife, which is to me a great box opener, truthfully, it is great. The shape is awesome. It's that Wharncliffe style that a lot of people find very interesting when opening boxes, just because of how they can actually like manage it. It works just great. The steel is a Japanese AUS 8A. Again, budget knife. So let's not get too caught up on the, blade, the steel here. There's also a blade thickness of 2.75 millimeters. And it does have that oval thumb opener, which I have to say, you guys, again, it's a budget knife. It's amazing. However, for me, as a preference, the oval, it's a little bit of a hang up. Maybe it's because I have small hands, maybe because my nails are sometimes slightly longer than they should be, but I have a hard time opening it. I open it right, and I can open it. However, it's not as easy. It doesn't come as natural. So that's kind of a, low point for me, maybe. Nothing too crazy. Again, most people that own this knife had no issues opening it. So that's just my thing. Let's see, what else? Let's go to the handle. So the handle is a 3.5 inch Grip X. That's the material. It's really a plastic, it seems like to me. Again, it comes in different colors. The black looks really nice. I have seen it personally in red, and it does look pretty cool. So there you have it. So the handle also has an oversized oval lanyard hole, which is nice. And it has a clip, which is tipped down with the Cold Steel logo. Okay, and let's talk about, how you can actually handle the knife, because I think that's the main advantage, the ergonomics. The ergonomics of these knives are really nice. So as you can see, again, I have a small hand, right? But it feels like my finger, if I really have to dig into a box or cut, that's not gonna like slip into the blade. So I like that. I do like that it's grippy and that it doesn't slide at all. These grooves, the jimping here, they're interesting. I mean, they're definitely a cold steel style jimping, and it doesn't really bother my thumb as much as maybe it looks like it would. But it feels just right. I don't know how it would feel after opening box after box, but I haven't tested it that much in that area. But just something to think about. You guys, my knife is full of marks. I think it might be my lotion. Let me clean it up a little bit. All right, there you go, much better. All right, what else am I forgetting, you guys? Okay, this one is made in Taiwan, and you know, there is a newer version that's a mini Tuff Lite, which it's kind of nice too. It has actually been the top 2020 knife according to Knife Center. You know, I don't have it, but you know, it's something good to say, you know, for a $30 knife to be, you know, in the top budget knives. A lot of people seem to love it, and why not? Truthfully, it is a comfortable knife. You know, there's a lot of good things about it, and for $30, you can't go wrong. I think I covered it all, you guys. Did I? I believe so. Okay, a few housekeeping items. I truly appreciate your support here in YouTube. As you know, I've been kind of organizing my channel so that I have a review and then something else, a review and then something else. So I think what's gonna come next is potentially a live on YouTube. So stay tuned. I will post, when I decide to do the live, I will post the time so that you guys can attend and ask me questions and hang out with me. And then after that, I think I'm going to be doing a Q&A section. So if there's some questions that you have for me, please go ahead, leave them in the comment section. I do read every comment. I don't respond to all of them because it gets a little overwhelming, but at least if you have a question, I will at least write it down for the Q&A section, and I will make sure to give you a shout out accordingly. What else? Yeah, I'm enjoying this so much, you guys. This has been amazing. I have so many knives that I want to review and that I want to share with you guys. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more coming. You can follow me on Instagram. I do knife giveaways. I have a ton of pictures, and you can see a little bit of my lifestyle there. I have a Patreon account. I also have a Teespring. So you can support me in many different ways. However, the main support will be for you to like this and comment, and also subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.